basic idea we want to share is about this project. As a start, there is 2 feeders, and each of the feeders will be filled with 4 balls. Okay, and we make a box which have a metal piece to activate a sensor. And each time this ball passes through the sensor, a ball will drop inside the box, and the box will pass through until all the 8 balls are inside the box. Okay, we will discover how important the automation system help us do very desirable tasks. That's all.
My name is Muhammad Aizudin. So now I will talk about our container. So this is our container. You can see it's like a rectangular box here. This box, the material of this container we made from the scrap. We reuse it and recycle it, and then the box have a drawer. And okay, first and foremost, the box is large, big enough to fit like 8 ball, 8 ping pong balls. And we have a drawer here so that it is the pulling and pull out the ping pong balls. So if you can see in the middle of the container, we have like an inclined plane so that it can reduce the momentum, and so that the ping pong balls can prevent to go out, to move out from the container, to bounce out from the container. And we made a platform here with an elevated height, so that, and we put a piece of metal in the middle of the platform, so that the sensor can detect the container through the conveyor, because the sensor need a close distance from this metal and the sensor. So although our box are not very, but it's not beautiful like the others group, but this box is very follow the purpose of this project.
Now I will show you how the wiring connection is done in this PLC. I will use a circuit diagram to help me explain the connection of the PLC.
From this table, we can see that our input and output devices are connected to their corresponding terminal address. So this is our circuit diagram. The input COM terminal is connected to the positive terminal of the power supply output using an electrical wire or jumper. The positive terminal of motor's left relay and right relay are connected to the terminal address of 100.04 and 100.05 respectively in PLC terminal, while the common wires that connecting the negative terminal of motor's relays are connected to the PLC negative output terminals. And for pneumatic cylinder, which located at the top left side, bottom left, top right and bottom right of this device, we connected to the output terminal address of 100.00, 100.01, 100.02 and 100.03 respectively, and the common wire between the negative terminals wires are connected to the negative output terminal of PLC. The positive terminals of red switch and black switch are connected to the input terminal of 0.00 and 0.01 respectively, and the common wire that connecting the negative terminal of switches are connected to the negative output terminal of PLC, and the data wire of the left and right proximity sensor that are being used in this project are connected to the input terminal address of 0.03 and 0.04 respectively, while the common wire connecting the negative terminal of the sensor's wires are connected to the negative output terminal. The positive terminal of sensor are connected to the positive output terminal of PLC, and all the output COM terminals are connected to the positive terminal of power supply output. After the circuit connection is complete, final checking has been carried out to ensure that the connections are correct. This is important because we need to ensure that nothing goes wrong before the power source is switched on. And last but not least, the power supply of the cable for both PLC and computer is connected together and both devices are switched on.
Good morning everyone, I'm Liang. So my job here is to explain about the ladder diagram that we have developed for this project. First of all, I would like to explain about the two switches that is inside this ladder diagram. So this is the first switch, which is the red switch, the first input, and the second switch is at the bottom here, the black switch. So how do I say this? The red switch functions as the starter, in which when you press the red switch, the box in will be moved by the conveyor belt to the right hand side to the right direction, and the switch B, the second switch, which is the black switch, when you press the black switch, it will reset the counter, in which you reset the whole process and the conveyor will move to the right again. So next is about the relay system in this ladder diagram. So when the box has moved to the right for 30 seconds, so from this timer, so the timer here will flow to the relay 1 output here. Okay, so since the relay 1 input here is in normally closed condition, so when this is activated, this will be deactivated, meaning that the output at the Q100.05 here will be deactivated, meaning that you will make sure that the box will move to the left direction, in which the second output 100.04 will make the box move to the left direction instead. So the cycle repeats after 30 seconds. So after 30 seconds, the box moves to the left. The system will enable, the ladder diagram will enable the box to move to the right side again by these switches. So last thing I want to say here is the left sensor and the right sensor. So in the left sensor, it is connected to the two outputs here. These two outputs is the two pneumatic cylinders. One is the top one is the bottom one. So when left sensor is activated, both of these pneumatic cylinder will move at the same time. One of it will be retracted, one of it will extrude outwards. So another one is that the left sensor will activate the counter. So the count here is 4. So each time the left sensor is activated, the count will be reduced by 1. So if this left sensor is activated for 4 times, so the whole system will stop, meaning the box will stop moving. And for the right sensor is nearly similar to the left sensor, in which is connected to another two pneumatic cylinder. So if both of these pneumatic cylinder will be activated at the same time when the rack sensor is activated. So one of it will be retracted and another one will be extrude. So to remove the ping pong balls to enable the ping pong balls to drop into the box. So that's all. Next, I will show you how does our ladder diagram program the PLC to work in our desired condition. So I'll show you by first pressing the red button. This is the first switch, red button. Alright, now this is the reset button. When I press twice, the operation will restart itself. As you see, the ball already not here, but the operation has dropped out of ball just now.
Conclusion, this project has not only enabled us to be able to program using the diagram, but it has made us realize the roles and importance of the automation system, which help us to perform many tasks. In this project, the most crucial element is teamwork, because for this teamwork we can be a successful team. And I want to thank those who have given guidance and advice during the developing of this project. And I want to thank you all of you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe our video. Thank you.